Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to be reacting to Acacia's What I Ate Today TikTok video, which viewers had to pay for on Patreon. It's pretty boring, but you know me, I'll find something wrong with everything. Why climb to the top of the tree when we can eat the low-hanging fruit instead? I do also want to update you guys that the caption I mentioned in the first video was just copied and pasted from an article. I knew there was something off about the spacing of it, and Acacia's content found the original, so here's a screenshot of that, and please go check out her Twitter for the link. The caption has another instance of her weirdly padded sentences. I love good food. Here's what I ate today. Everything was so good. Now I'm dreaming of what to eat tomorrow. Here's a writing tip for everyone. Try not to use the same adjective twice, especially one so simple. Also, she's dreaming of what to eat tomorrow. She always uses this strange, magical, dreamy, whimsical language like she's just floating through everything like a romance novel. It's uncomfortable to read and feels disingenuous. First, we start out on this shot of toast. She doesn't tell us what it is, but it looks pretty basic. Looks like some sort of nut butter or Nutella with aquarium pebbles on it. She also shows us water and coffee. I myself am not a coffee snob, but I saw some Twitter users saying the coffee looks bad. Now guys, I'm a meat eater, I love me some chicken nuggets. But I have vegetarian and vegan family members, and never in my life have I seen meat substitute look this dry and crusty before. The rest of the sandwich looks fine, I guess, but there is not enough sriracha aioli in the world to make that protein look like it hasn't been cremated. Okay, now she's in the car drinking kombucha. I personally don't love kombucha, but I know a lot of people do. Here we have some homemade ramen and spring rolls. Now I typically go for pho, so maybe I'm just not used to this type of noodle soup, but this looks like a hot mess with the giant florets of broccoli. It doesn't look like it tastes awful, it just looks like a kitchen sink dish, where you just throw everything in it because, you know, it's soup. It almost looks like takeout or a pre-made ramen kit that she threw giant pieces of broccoli, a ton of green onions, and sriracha in. We've seen some of Acacia's soups in the past, and this looks far more appetizing than those, so I'll let this one slide. When she labeled this section, she said homemade ramen and spring rolls. I'm not sure if she's trying to pass off these rolls as homemade or if it was just an oversight in her wording, so we may have to give her the benefit of the doubt on this one, although it wouldn't surprise me if she equates reheating to be the same as homemade. Either way, there are both egg rolls and spring rolls here. My personal opinion is that these egg rolls were frozen. Typically, frozen egg rolls are very uniform and come with a plastic packet of sauce to dip, and I see that being the case here since these are all exactly the same size and the sauce is poured into a glass ramekin. These spring rolls are not homemade. I guarantee you Acacia has never rolled rice paper in her life. These were either frozen or just takeout. I suspect the latter because of the plastic to-go ramekin the sauce is in and the absolutely perfect roll of the rice paper and consistency of the filling. She probably picked it up when she was in the car earlier. Acacia, sweetie, that plastic is not very sustainable. Alright, French onion dip and chips, I approve. Okay, last part now. Lots of Christmas treats while I make cookie tins. Why are we only getting to see the finished product? She doesn't even tell us what kind they are. This is exactly the kind of thing that she could film and post for content. But as usual, we're getting 45 seconds of half-assed bare minimum content for $8 a month. If she made a full 10-minute video about what kinds of treats she made and showed her making them and putting them in the tins, that would be something. Not the most original, groundbreaking content, but it would still be effort. And another bottle of water, and that's it. Overall, like I said before and in my previous video, this is boring bare minimum content. She was going to eat all of this whether she filmed it or not, so it really is the lowest form of creativity. I really hope she recorded her making those Christmas treats and she's going to upload it, but I know she probably didn't and won't. She's giving her paying fans crumbs, so it's only a matter of time before they decide the $8 isn't worth it. As always, thanks for watching. I hope you guys are having a great holiday season so far, and thank you for all your support.
You're watching this, baby? I know you are. I love you, and I appreciate you. And rock on.